the first example of bullying that I gave. The second example is physical bullying. Physical bullying. So physical bullying is when you actually exert force on another one. This is the most common form of bullying. You see someone and you hit them, you're pulling someone's ear or parts of their body constantly. You know, you're just doing something, you're hitting someone. It involves constant physical contact with another person where you're hitting them and you're causing them harm. Remember, the definition is habitually causing harm to someone who you perceive as vulnerable. So so physical bullying is also not acceptable. That's the second type of bullying. The third example of bullying is emotional bullying. Emotional bullying. What I've put there is relational aggression, and I'll explain it. So emotional bullying, relational aggression, is a sneaky type of bullying. Is where, okay, so your teachers, you seem like a very nice person, warm person, but when you're in the company of your friends, you decide that, look, we're going to make this particular person's life miserable. So you now decide to pick on that person. You tell people, you start saying, it's like when people are around, when that person is around, it's usually, they say relational aggression is common amongst girls. So you're in a girl group, there's this famous girl in a group, and then there's this other girl that she targets that, look, we're going to make this girl's life miserable. So whenever the girl is coming, then they all start whispering. You know, that's emotional. They're not actually doing anything physical. And this is something they do constantly. Or when they're in class, you look for ways to just make their life uncomfortable. You know, it's relational aggression. So it's usually a type of social manipulation where you want to, or where you want to manipulate another person. You want to tarnish their image in school. So what you can do is you can also get other people to gang up against that person. That's emotional bullying. And it has disastrous impacts and effects on the person being bullied. I'll address the effects of bullying later. That's emotional bullying. The other type of bullying, the fourth type, so I've talked about verbal bullying, physical bullying, emotional bullying. The fourth one is sexual. Can you see that? Sexual bullying. So what is sexual bullying? Sexual bullying, as it implies, is, as the name is, sexual bullying is when you tease someone based on you're using sexual innuendos. You're saying, my son gave me the name. He said it's like slut shaming. So a girl, maybe you knew of a girl that was dating a particular guy, and then you now start saying, everybody has slept with this girl. So you're calling the girl a slut, you're sniggering about her, and you're doing this constantly. That is sexual bullying. In fact, sexual bullying can actually be as little as touching someone's breasts when you see them. No. Sexual bullying can be as little as smacking someone's bum when you see them. I've actually heard of an extreme case of sexual bullying of a particular guy in school, a teenager in a secondary school, who, when classes are going on, he will go to the back of the class. Sometimes he'll pick a girl beside him and he'll bring out his penis in class. Yes, sexual bullying. That is an extreme case of sexual bullying. But that's almost even bordering on sexual harassment. But these things happen and they are not acceptable. If these things are happening, these things need to be addressed. Sexual bullying. Another form of sexual bullying is sexting. So when you have friends and instead of, you keep sending them images, you send a friend pornographic images, that is bullying. If someone is sending pictures to you like that, that person is sexual bullying you. That is a sexual bully, and that issue needs to be addressed. Or someone saying things like, just using language that they know you find uncomfortable and they keep on saying it to you, that is sexual bullying, and it needs to be addressed. So that's 4. So I mentioned 4. I said I'll be talking about 5. So the 5th type of bullying that many of you are familiar with, many of you will be familiar with, and particularly at a time like this, when we're all online, is cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is Look, cyberbullying is something that a lot of teenagers and preteens are susceptible to. And I'll tell you how cyberbullying happens sometimes. A lot of these forums that you will belong to, house party, there was time house party was very popular. Now it's Snapchat, you're snapping, right? When you accept people who are not your friends, who say to you, oh, send me a picture, send me a picture of you, and you send your picture to them. Cyberbullying is when that person now uses your picture. You know, in this age of photoshopping, someone can actually use your picture, use your face. So you sent an innocent picture. So a stranger that you don't know said to you, oh, send me a picture so that I know who I'm chatting with. You send your picture to the person may even send you their picture as well. So a guy sends you a picture and then you discuss your age and all that. And then you now send a picture back to them. What they can do is they can actually take your head and put it on a naked body. And this is why I always say to teenagers, be very, very careful about who you add on social media. There's sites on social media where adults visit and they know that these sites are very popular for teenagers and preteens, but they go there because they want to prey on them. They're like, you know what, I'm going to enter the mind of a teenager, I'm going to lure this teenager. That is typically how cyberbullying starts. So with cyberbullying, the important thing with cyberbullying is try to avoid adding people who are not your friends. Number one, stop chatting with people who are not your friends. Don't add people who are not your friends. Number two, don't send pictures to anyone. Don't send pictures to your friends online. Just say, well, if someone says they want to see how you look, just say that, well, you'll see me in school, or you don't need to see how I look. It's because your picture in the hands of the wrong person can be used against you. Just a quick recap. I've talked about what bullying is, who a bully is. I've given examples of bullying, 5 examples of bullying. I've talked about whether bullies are born or made. The answer is bullies are made, they're not born. And now I'll be addressing a question that a lot of people ask. Why me? How do I get away from being bullied? Why me? Why am I the one that is being bullied? Why me? So I'll tell you some common reasons why people are bullied, why teens, preteens are bullied. And one of them is you're talented. If people are jealous of you, you're extremely talented in one area or the other, you find that you might get bullied because of that. Yeah, imagine that. Yes, sometimes people bully you because they're jealous of the talent, or you're brilliant about something, so they're jealous about it and keep saying, oh, look at you, teacher's pet, nerd, look at this person. And they start teasing you, making fun of you and all that. Yes, sometimes one is bullied just for being smart. You can be bullied for being popular. Sometimes the most popular person that everybody likes, that becomes the target of some people that, look, you know what, I'm going to show this person. I'm going to let this person know that, you know what, it's not just about them. That, look, there are other people. So when you're popular, you are susceptible to being bullied because some people will just find a way to bring you down. So that the popular person is the person that may want to send their pictures. That popular person may be someone that may be susceptible to cyberbullying. So when you're popular in school and someone else says, oh, there's this friend of mine that needs to meet you on Snapchat, and the person said, ask for your picture, please don't send your picture. That can be how cyberbullying will start. Unfortunately, the third reason is some people bully people because they have one illness or disability. Some people, when they see other people who are physically disabled, they laugh at them. When they see someone who stutters, who has a stammer, they laugh at them. Oh, that guy that does, they bully them. Some people bully because, you have a different physical feature from other people. Perhaps your nose is a particular way, or your mouth is a particular way. Look at that person that needs braces. Look at their teeth. Oh, look at that person with big lips. Oh, look at that person. It might be a feature. These are features that you have absolutely nothing, you have no control over. Some people may say, look at that albino. Look at the afrin. Or someone's hair may be, some people's hairs are locked from birth. And they say, look at that person. His hairs are locked. Look at that person. Dada. That's Yoruba for someone who has locked hair. So people bully people for various reasons. And the thing is, if you sometimes another reason is if you have no friends, if you're someone that is not popular, you don't have friends, so you can be bullied for being popular. You can be bullied for being socially awkward because you're the person that, look, you do things on your own, you don't hang around with people, you have very few friends. You can be susceptible to bullying for that reason. So when you ask a question, why me? Why am I being bullied? Remember this. Sometimes people will pick on you for no reason whatsoever. No sensible reason. Because these reasons I've given are not sensible reasons. There are no reasons for anyone to bully another. But they're just people that's what they're used to. They were bullied and they've been made fun of, and they decide, look, I'm going to do this to someone else. It's unfortunate, but that's just how life is. So please don't ask yourself, oh, don't start wishing you were different. Don't start saying, oh, I wish I didn't have this. I wish I didn't do this. I wish. Some people, like I said, you may be popular and be bullied. You may be brilliant. You wish that you're not brilliant so that people will not bully you. So these are common reasons why people are bullied. And this is why when it comes to bullying and bullies, it needs to be addressed. So for me, I'd like to share my own example of my own experience, bullying experience. The truth is, when I was in primary school, I wasn't bullied much because I have the big mouth. So if someone said one thing, I will say 10. I've always had the gift of the gab, as they say. I've always been someone who can talk and hold my own very well. However, when I was in boarding school, when I was in Form 3, I remember one of my seniors then asked me to wash their plate. So in boarding school, we're in a dining hall, and so the seniors and the juniors dine together. So one of them said, Timitokwe, please come over. I need you to wash my plates. Can you wash my plates for me and bring it to my class at such and such time? And I said, ma, like I said, the mouth I have on me. I said to them, excuse me, Auntie Clara, I think I'm not very good with breakables, because she gave me like a breakable plate. I said, I'm not very good with breakables. She said, what do you mean? Look at this girl. She said she's not good with breakables. Take this plate from my table and then you make sure you bring it to my class tomorrow evening. Well, as life would have it, I took the plate. I did wash it. I put it in my bag. I put it on my chair in class. And guess what happens? Someone comes by my chair and the plate breaks. So I go to class. I go to the evening. So I miss dinner the next day. I missed lunch the next day. So at dinner time, after dinner, I went to the classroom. I went to this senior's class and I said, Senior Clara, this is what happened. I'm so sorry. The plate was bad. I broke the plate. And she said, what? You broke my plate? Are you okay? She said, kneel down there. So I knelt down. Fly your arms. I had to fly my arms. Then, so she now called one of her friends. Look at this girl. Look at this girl. Look at what she did. She broke my plate. Are you sorry that you broke the plate? I said, ma'am, I didn't mean to break the plate. It was an accident. Look at her. She's still answering me. Pow! She slapped me. Another one came and said, don't mind her. Look at her mouth. Slap me. Pow! So this was prep. I went to class just before prep. So I was crying. I was so upset. I went back to my room. I cried myself to sleep that night. Now, before I left, she had said, look, for your punishment is that you will come to the cleaning our classroom. She was on classroom duty, because sometimes you have chores that you'd have to do for the class. So she now said, the senior said, I will be the one performing her chores. So I'll come to sweep the room, sweep her classroom every day. So the following day, I went to the classroom. When I got there, a teacher came into class. They told me to kneel down. Before the teacher came, they said I should get up. I didn't, because I was hoping that if the teacher saw me, the teacher would intervene. The teacher looked away. And I said, look,